Hello. It's been a few days since we did Tarot in the Shadows, so I'm back to do another reading from the shadows. Let's see what wants to come out for us today. Thank you for giving this video a thumbs up. If the messages resonate, pick them up and run with them. If they don't, leave them where you found them. Hello, Georgina. So just going to give a few more shuffles to the deck. And we're going to see what's coming out. All right, so we're just going to cut the deck and put it back together and pull our experience right from the top. You in this situation, the Three of Wands, waiting, hoping for things to work out, expecting things to work out well, playing the waiting game. The other party, the Six of Wands. The other party, being recognized for something, attaining some sort of achievement. For someone, there's a situation where you're thinking about a person who is away from you right now. And there's, with the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, in between you, there's a desire to not be single anymore. Let's see what else. You're not very thrilled about waiting. You're getting tired of waiting. You're starting to get anxious, a little bit anxious about waiting and not enjoying the wait. I feel like there's a lack of communication from the other party. Like you haven't, maybe they've been busy, they've got a lot going on, you haven't heard from them. There is change coming in between the two of you. You're feeling pressured to make a decision because you're feeling very dissatisfied, and they are Give me just a minute. I feel like this other side is kind of done with the whole family environment. It's what I'm getting. Yeah, there's change coming in because of work for someone, but there's change coming in because there's interest somewhere else for someone. You're feeling sometimes like you're better off just spending your time with your friends, probably talking to your friends about it. This person that you're thinking about is feeling the separation from the family. And options are opening up for both of you to look elsewhere. I feel like there's no returning to the past for you. And for them, they finally see it because there's no returning to the past for you. So now, of course, they see it because once you've lost what you didn't know you valued so much, the absence of its presence makes the value very pronounced. Yeah, things are getting a lot clearer. Let's look at a prediction for this situation, whoever it is. You're confused. The moon is here. You're maybe you're not even revealing some things, holding some information back. Um, but you're feeling the pull to close the cycle. They are not interested in your leaving, but kind of feeling like there's nothing they can do. And here we have dropping the ball. Somebody's going to be dropping the ball on something. Death card is in reverse. It was over for someone. It's been over. Trying to resurrect something is not going to work out so well. Georgina, thank you for your $7.99 donation. How long should I wait to get married, or when should I? Let's see what wants to come through for you, Lester Scott. Channeling for Georgina. Wanting to know when is a good idea for her to get married. I heard make sure Mercury is not in retrograde. And I hear make sure that Venus is direct. So how do you do that? You're going to have to, I don't even remember what website it is. So whenever you do pick a date, you should get an ephemeris for the date, which there's a free online calculator, but I can't remember what site it's on. But you should be able to Google and find it whenever you do set a date. Okay. So we're going to ask it both ways. How long should Georgina wait to get married? Thank you. I have the 10 of Wands in reverse. 10 of Wands. They're saying the wands are representing weeks for you. Wow. But I heard whenever you're ready to drop the burden. So whatever that means. Somebody needs to drop the burden, but I'm also getting 10 weeks, which sounds really, really soon. It does sound really, really soon. So I want to ask it the other way that you asked. When should Georgina get married? Three of Pentacles. 3 days. That's why I'm laughing. What are you saying? In 10 weeks and 3 days? I definitely saw here, though, it's kind of like whenever you're ready is what's really is wanting to be said to you. It's like there is no time frame. Because what I'm feeling is the concern for, well, have we waited long enough to really decide that we're ready for this? And it's like, who decides long enough? I've met people who have gotten married really early, and that's worked out for them. Then I met people who have waited such a long time to get married, and then it's like right after they get married, it stops working. So it works out both ways. I've also met people who waited a long time to get married, and it's going beautifully. So it really, there is no rule for when you should get married. Literally, when do you want to get married? The bottom of the deck is a 10 of Cups in reverse. It's happening. This is how soon will you be ready to drop the burden? Drop what burden? Of fighting yourself from what you want to do. She says, LOL, I'd get married tomorrow. So they're giving you 10 weeks and 3 days were the time frames that I'm seeing. So hey, if that's what you want to do, like spirit is with it. No fears, no worries. If you feel it, then you go for it. You know, when you're ready, that's when you do it. That's when you do it. I feel I feel good about it for you. I do. And I feel like the only questions is maybe how others might respond, and just by the fact that the word others is there, like that's not anything that should be a real factor. It's when are both of you ready? You know, that's what really matters. So thank you for your donation and allowing me to help tell you what you already know. Tell you what you already know. The only thing that I felt that was really good was, you know, they're saying make sure that Venus is direct and Mercury is not in retrograde. And I know Mercury just went direct like the other day, so tomorrow should be good. Double check if Venus is direct, but that's it. He can't till after February, maybe 10 weeks after that. Okay. That's funny because the third month would be March, and we did get the Three of Pentacles. So, but yeah. Okay, so let's see what other experience wants to come through the messages for this episode of Tarot in the Shadows. I always thought it would be cool to keep track of episode numbers of the show. Yeah, I just didn't. How cool would that have been, though? I wonder what episode this would be by now. Anyway, let's see. What is the next message you want to talk about? What else messages am I here to deliver? Okay, we're going to pull a spread. They showed me. Ace of Cups in reverse. So somebody is like saying no. This is somebody saying no. False start in love. Crossed by a solid opportunity. Oh boy, there was a false start in love, but now there's an opportunity, a solid opportunity. It's feeling very destined, very fated, very guided. You're very welcome, Georgina. Very guided, very blessed, this opportunity. Oh my goodness, there was a yes in the past. You have 3 aces right now, can I just say? If the 4th ace comes out, I might scream, which is not a good idea because the children are sleeping and I'm loud. Anyways, 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So somebody's been single. They will not be single for much longer because a solid opportunity is coming. A solid opportunity to build on is coming. This is an opportunity you've been waiting for, Source is saying to you. You know that this is what you've been waiting for, so just all you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Okay, the Tower. Oh, wow, it's taking you by surprise. Taking you by big surprise. You're in shock and awe. And the other party is not gonna let you walk away. And you have actually already made a decision, and it looks like you are letting the arrows of love fall into, oh, you're already halfway there to marriage, and letting go of past fears and doubts, allowing the change to come into your life with this relationship. Where you didn't take action before, you're ready to take action. And you really want to blend your life with this other person's life. It's beautiful. I'll pull a different spread. I'm getting the sources already showing me that it's going to be a different spread. So let's see, what messages am I supposed to deliver now? What messages should I deliver now? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Those messages I'm supposed to deliver now. So he's watching this reading at some point in time, and this is a message that they needed to find. Let's see, what do we have? Okay, so we have a connection, and there's a situation where it's like, what? It's scary. It's scary. Somebody is afraid to embrace a situation. On one side of the table, we have a person who is looking at it, and they've got their eyes set on a goal on a prize. The other side, this person, 9 of Cups, they showing up. I'm getting the word a little bit arrogant. I don't need this. I don't need nothing. I'm good. And somebody's like, so somebody's maybe losing hope. Somebody may be losing hope here. What they got their eyes set on this Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Somebody got their eyes set on the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody's saying maybe it's not enough. Somebody feels like not enough. And somebody's losing hope here. Let's see what's going on the other side. 7 of Wands. Oh, they're not making it easy. This is not an easy one, honey. You're going to have to fight for this one. You're going to have to really put your work in on this one. Let's see what else we have. On the one side, that's not good news. Somebody's like, oh, that's not good news. I don't know if I measure up. Somebody's saying to themselves, I don't know if I measure up to this Queen of Pentacles. And the person that they're thinking about is completely focused on their own business and moving forward in their life. They've made a lot of progress already, and they are dead set on moving forward in life, just in general. So this connection is something that I have the Death card in reverse. Why is this Death card here in reverse? It's an unwanted ending, an unwanted ending. Actually, as I'm looking, like both of these parties, they're facing opposite directions. So although they may have desire and hope there to be together in some place, they're losing hope because they're starting to see like their lives are heading in 2 different directions. Yeah, on the first side, we have somebody here who is making sure that there's love there, but they are also making sure they're following their own passions, their own love, their own desires. On the other side, we got the Magician. So we got 2 people who's very determined to accomplish whatever they are personally doing. Let's see. There's a situation here, though, that, okay, this is sounding like we're changing a little bit. It just won't die. There's a situation here that is not going to die. Why? Because although we're headed in separate directions, we both want this. So that's really interesting. What happens to a chariot when it's pulled in 2 different directions by horses heading in opposite directions? Okay, let's see. What else will you reveal about the first side of the story? We have the 6 of Wands. 6 of Wands. Somebody is determined to win in this love thing. That's for sure. Somebody's determined to win. They're focused on the win. The other side is more focused on this healing works. Somebody is dealing with a healer. Somebody's dealing with someone who actually deals with energy healing. Okay. I feel like at some point this Queen of Pentacles said something that was very hurtful. Something was said that was very hurtful. And it resulted in you walking away, or the first person walking away, and waiting and thinking about how the chariot was going in 2 separate directions, and it caused separation. Really going to be single and separation energy here. What else? So there's somebody here who's thinking about a relationship that's separated. Okay, what is the advice for this person? We've seen the situation from both sides. What's the advice for the person who's like, that's my reading, you need some advice? Page of Swords and the 2 of Swords in reverse. You got to cut communications. Stop spying. Refusing to see. It's like this person is going to keep reaching out to you, and you're answer is no. Your answer is no. Because you have options. You have options available for you, and it's time for you to open up those options and look at those options. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody here feels like the person that they are thinking of is not communicative, harsh, cold, bitter, distant, detached. There's a detachment energy here. There's a detachment energy here. The World in reverse. There's a detachment energy here with somebody that does not want to let go. Somebody doesn't want to let go, even though there's some detachment here. But the differences are irreconcilable. Irreconcilable differences. This is why a choice was made to move on. All right. So I'm going to pull another spread, get another story going. If you've asked for a reading and you haven't made a specific donation, then if you've given this video a thumbs up and you speak to Source, and Source wants me to tell it, it's going to come through. And when you hear it, you'll know it's yours. If you send a super chat per the directions below the video, then you can ask your specific question, and those will be the ones that I will pull specific answers for. Thank you. All right. Thank you for your compliments. All right, let's see. Four of Swords in reverse. You've been in a period of rest and healing. Now it's time to get back to work. It's time to get back to work. But there's still some sorrow that you're processing. There's some loss that's being processed. If it's not you, it's somebody around you who's processing the loss. Tower in reverse. While you're in this processing of a loss, something unexpected comes in. Oh, it's a permanent loss. Somebody just had a permanent loss. Yeah. A huge permanent loss. So you were already having a hard time. And then there was a permanent loss also. Somebody even lost a person and transitioned in death. I'm not even going to lie. And I feel like somebody's feeling really bad because of something that they said in the past. They said something to a person in a heat of the moment. And now there's some regrets over what was said. Yeah, it's hard for you to walk away because you said some hard things and now somebody has actually passed. And so now there's some guilt. Somebody's got some guilt. But you're going to get a spirit visitor. I feel like you're going to get a spirit visitor. This is a very difficult situation. Somebody here who's resonant with this having a very difficult time right now because you're going into a lot of back and forth monkey mind material, and it's like there's still some things. You've been trying to play it safe. You've been trying to be very strategic in how you move and what you say and what you do. But either way, there's some sort of loss here, and it's like you spoke this into existence and you know you did. You're getting though, you're getting you're trying to offer an apology. You want to apologize. But the other party, they're good. They're in spirit. They're in spirit. They're not offended. They're not hurt. You want this person to know how much you love them. Whoever this is in spirit, and you want them to know how much you love them. And they're like, we're always with you. We know that you love us. And we're part of spirit now. Like, you can't. We're going to give you evidence. You're going to find dimes. You're going to find dimes. You're going to find dimes, and every time you find the dime, you know it was mine, and I put it there for you to find. And you be protected no matter where you are. And we know that your heart hurts right now. We're totally channeling somebody who's on the other side right now to you. We know that your heart hurts right now, but soon you'll feel better. Don't block yourself off from happiness. Allow yourself to be happy. We already know, we see everything, and you know that we're offering you freedom from this weight that you're trying to carry. And you're, we are here. All you have to do is think about us, and you will be able to feel the love that we have for you. Wow. And you're going to see signs. You're going to be hearing music or smell somebody smelling some a perfume or a flower that makes you think about this specific person. There's no loss in the divine mind. They say it's just changing of energies. That's all. And we're going to send some people into your life to help inspire you, to encourage you, and they're going to speak the truth to you, and you'll know because there'll be something that they say that makes you think of us. And there we are. When you hear it, you know that we are there. um, so keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. Stay focused on your goals. You're so close. Keep moving forward because you're ready to quit. You're exhausted, but they're saying keep moving forward. Don't change course just because you had an angry moment and then this unexpected loss happened for you. Keep doing the work, and don't block yourself. Don't self-sabotage over the death and the loss that you've experienced. Death is a natural part of life. If there's one thing that's guaranteed, is that it's going to happen. And so stop fighting what is and stop fighting your purpose. Let that energy open and flow. It's okay for you to cry. It's okay for you to process this. We know that it's going to take time. We know that it's going to take time for you to really see it. And we know that you're feeling a little bit lost and misguided now. Feeling a little bit lost and misguided, but they're saying open up your heart. Keep your heart open. Don't shut down. Don't be so hard on yourself. You're being too hard on yourself. And we need you to open up your mind and let another perspective come in, because what you're doing right now and blocking yourself out is not only is it not working, it's very detrimental. It's going to keep you blocked, and this is not what you really want. We want you to be very successful, and you won't be alone for long. Somebody feels very alone. You won't be very alone for long. There's a very helpful, knowledgeable person who's got a lot of beautiful things to say to you that's going to come in and help you find some more balance, find some balance. Whatever they're going to say to you is going to help you feel freer. And for somebody, that's literally is this reading, mm, so that you can let go of these harsh judgments that you're making on yourself and be inspired to a new beginning. Stay focused on your goals and your growth, because wow, you're going to be skipping levels if you do. You have a whole spirit team now to support you. You've worked very hard and you've been waiting for the return, and it is here for you. As a matter of fact, when the offer comes in, it'll come in and catch you by surprise. Make sure you accept it because it's going to be very lucrative. Very, very lucrative. For someone, this is a partnership opportunity. Yeah. But for a lot of you, this is going to benefit you financially. You're going to be experiencing some financial benefits. So for somebody, you're going to be finding out that a lawyer is going to contact you and tell you that you um, are receiving some financial benefits for this, and you will be at a crossroads for wanting to expect these financial, or for hearing that you can expect these financial benefits, because to you, you know, this person's life was so much more valuable than any amount of money in your account. And the fact of the matter is, you said something to them that you're carrying a lot of weight from right now, and then it was like you didn't get a chance to talk to them before they passed. And that is really burdensome for you, but they're just here trying to comfort you And they know that it was just a heated moment. And from their perspective, they can see all these things. And so they're really trying to encourage you to move forward, you know. Don't linger in the past. You've got to continue to move on. You have a whole life to live. The whole world is still your oyster. It's available to you. Yeah, we may be far, but we're never, ever apart. We're always linked energetically. When you feel like you're going to be weak, we're right there to strengthen you. We are there to strengthen you, to help you find your courage to move forward. Yeah. Sometimes you get very angry and you shout things out, and you shout to the heavens, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. For someone, this is your mother. You tell them, I was foolish, I was immature, I was just upset. And they're saying, we already know. We already know, and we see you, and we hear you. Yeah. They're saying, don't worry about the past. Just remember how much we love you. And yeah. Anything else? No. The bottom of the deck. Yeah, see, you've been up at night worried, scared. And why? Because you're afraid that you did something evil. You think you're a bad person now. And they're saying, no, you already know that you're not a bad person. You already know that. And what you are experiencing is just questioning yourself because you did something that you would rather not have done. And they're like, these things happen. It's like they're so nonchalant about it, but on your side, it's so heavy. Yeah, because there was really love there and they love you. So stop beating yourself up, they're saying. This cycle too will end. That's the end. We'll only have this many left in the stack. Okay. I'm gonna pull one more experience. And then we'll be done for this evening. Unless we see some more super chats come across the screen, then of course I'll address your super chats according to the directions below the video. All right. All right, somebody else is going through a whole nother experience, let's just go. And they're going to be watching this video. What do you want me to talk about for them? What shall we channel for this person? They're dealing with something. Somebody's taking a risk. Taking a risk for your bliss. You're taking a risk for your bliss, and your doubts are starting to creep in. So let's see. Taking a risk for your bliss is what I'm getting. All right. Wow. If that ain't taking a risk, the Seven of Swords and the Devil. Wow. For your bliss. Taking a risk for your bliss. That's just confirming the title that we already had. You're very welcome, Janine. Thank you so much. Taking a risk for your bliss. There's something that you desire that just feels really good to you. And so you are taking a risk. All right, Flame 99. Give me just a moment. Taking a risk to get to know this person, to blend, to merge with somebody. Somebody got the hots for someone. Yeah. And so here you go. Bringing them your cup of love. You got the hots for someone. You wanna hug them. You wanna kiss them. You wanna be with them. Let's see. Let's see how this person is with you while you're taking a risk. Oh, this person is very generous with you. Very generous, very sharing, very giving, very kind towards you. They will give you, I hear, the shirt off of your back if you ask them to. Okay. Let's see what else. This person is consistent. This person is consistent with their generosity. It isn't here one day and gone the next. They're this way every day. Isn't that beautiful when somebody is just consistent? This person is not walking away. This person will stay with you. They're not walking away. This person absolutely loves you and just wants to pour love all over you. But this person also has some things to learn about self-love, okay? So the situation, there's a person here who's learning some important life lessons and going through a huge transformation. There's somebody here who is learning some very important spiritual lessons and going through a spiritual transformation, a spiritual change. The death card here today is talking about changes in regards to the way they believe about life and what's good and bad and right and wrong. And this is happening because they made some choices that they now realize are not necessarily upright. Some choices that were not necessarily upright. But this is a very powerful connection. And there was a reader once, I don't know who it was, who said, whenever the devil is near, or no, whenever the strength card is here, the devil is near. And here is the strength. There is strength here to tame this devil. Because what is the devil? The devil is typically, it's our lower vibrational habits, ways, beliefs, etc. But it can also be lower chakra interests. So money, sex, drugs, and rock and roll. Okay. So if this is a person, if my viewer is, for my viewer, thank you. Correction in the speech. It is late night for me. So, all right. We've been doing readings and talking all day. So what is the advice for my viewer who's resonant and feels this is their experience? What's the advice for my viewer? We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Page of Swords. Somebody's thinking about an ending. Somebody is literally thinking about an ending. The world is at the bottom of the deck. Somebody's feeling like this is my fortune. This is my ending. This is my end all be all. There's a pending ending here. But this pending ending is a taking of all the blessings in this. The blessing is in letting go. Wow. That I didn't expect that. Okay, look, I'm done with that story. I'm done with it. If it's yours, it's yours. I hope that helps you. All right, so Flame said, can you check what is this guy Sahir currently thinking about me and the third party? I don't know who is right in this situation. I am conflicted. Okay, so let's see what is Sahir thinking. What is Sahir thinking? Sahir is thinking love, lost, sadness, loss. He's thinking about loss. He's thinking of loss. Loss of a marriage opportunity, loss of a commitment. Yeah, because there's a lack of trust. There's a lack of trust. Oops, that card flew. Hold on. So, what is Sahir thinking? There's sadness and regrets because, maybe marriage was on the table, but there's distrust there. There's a lack of trust there now. That's what Sahir is thinking. What is the advice for Flame 99 in this? Yeah, this looks like party over energy to me, girl. Or guy, whatever. Yeah, this looks like party over for you. Because I said the advice for you, party's over, baby. You need to just accept that. The party is over. This person, there's no trust there. This is party over energy. I feel like with the advice for you, the Four of Cups, yeah, if you're the one that did a third party, then Sahir is like not interested in what you have to offer. There's sadness here, loss, and closing down, blocking out the end of a cycle. So that's what I see there for you. All right. Well, you didn't ask that, did you? Yeah. Nobody is his answer. He doesn't want to get married to nobody. He doesn't want to get married to nobody. If that's the question, if you're part of a three-way situation, those same cards I read are true, and this person doesn't want to marry nobody. He doesn't want to marry nobody, and he has no problem. The way you're wording this, it just like shifted the whole energy. Yeah, he is not wanting to marry anybody, nobody. You hear nobody. That's it. Nobody. Yeah. Look. Further confirmation. Hierophant in reverse. This person is not a marriage person. He'll tell you, but he ain't marrying nobody. That's what I see. He don't want to marry nobody. All right. That's what I have for you. Till next time. Sending you the blessings of love and peace and happiness. Laters.